So Fred and I just pulled up to Sean's place here. It's Automated Process Equipment Solutions, A.P.E.S. I'll definitely put a link down below to his website. Sean built our bottling equipment, and we're here to pick up a filler for our plastic jug line. We bought the plastic jug line in 2000 to bottle hand sanitizer, but when we built it for maple syrup as well. It's just the filler need to be changed for overflow. So we got 3/4 inch nozzles to fill plastic jugs. Yeah, this is going to be a real big improvement. But it's beautiful here. Let me turn you around. Here's Sean's shop. Miles of field here. Looks like our filler's set up, ready for us. You coming to check me out? Am I okay? Am I okay, pup? Am I okay? Hmm? Sean, how you doing, man?
Good to see you, mate. Hey.
All right, Sean. What do we got here, Sean?
Yeah, so this is your 8-head overflow filler.
That jacketed tank is bigger than my old one, isn't it?
No, it shouldn't be.
Same.
It's pretty close, but it looks bigger because it is jacketed. So you've got your
Oh, that's a nice size
port
jacket.
coming in. You got your port on the opposite side, on the upper side. So you
Yep.
can go through. You can put gauges in here if you wanted to put a gauge.
Beautiful. It seems bigger, but that's awesome because when you're running jugs, you really go through it.
Yeah, you don't want to run out of product.
It's a beautiful thing.
I left your hoses long.
This is essentially the same unit we already have.
Yes, the same control box. Whoever operates the other one can operate this one.
Cool, 8 heads, and then here's the pump.
Your pump with the head lift check valve, just like you got on the other one, so that it doesn't come back and drain the manifold in between cycles.
Gotcha.
The product inlet is down here into the bottom of the tank. This tees off. This is what feeds the manifold on both sides.
Okay.
So we just left the hoses long.
Okay, so this will feed the manifold. Got it. Manifold, 8 heads. These are 3/4 inch nozzles. And so we can do 8-gallon jugs. It's beautiful. This is beautiful.
This is your product supply inlet. So whatever kind of pump you're using, this is where your maple syrup's going to come in at.
Gotcha.
This is your float cable. I just taped the lid on here so we don't have to take that off and have the possibility of bending the float. Here's your photo sensor cables that are all hooked up. This is going to be going on your existing conveyor line.
Yep.
It's count. There's your in-feed count. Here's your backup. Side here, these are your extra spacers and your 2 photo eyes. So there's your extra spacers that came with the nozzles. The one with the clip snaps on to your backup eye. This one here has the long rod on your existing conveyor system that counts the bottles going in.
And the Maple Systems control panel.
Micrologic's 1400.
That's a micro. Is that Allen
That's
Bradley?
Allen Bradley.
Yeah. How about that? That's for my dad. He used to work for
Rockwell Automation, Allen Bradley.
So right here we have these marked 3, 4, 5, and your ground is right next to it. That is for your fill pump. So there's 3, 4, 5 in your ground.
Beautiful.
That's marked. The other wires here for your conveyor I just cut so you know where to go, because you got it's 90 volt DC, so you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. But there's your A+, your A-, and then your ground goes here. So this is your existing conveyor that'll feed up through the cord grips underneath the control box.
Gotcha. Beautiful thing, Sean.
T20 single phase. So on this disconnect on the lower unit, you see L1 1, L2 1. This, so you're going to come into the top, and this ground bar right here is where your ground incoming power is coming in.
Beautiful. You know who's excited about this? Zach. Yeah. He's been using those little 4-head fillers. This is going to change his world.
So I created a manual jack system with a crank handle underneath here.
Gotcha.
So if you need to adjust, you can adjust right up underneath the conveyor.
Okay. Hot syrup.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Like, can you adjust the sensitivity or like how hard it comes down the bottles? Like, so it's not like wham.
Yeah, you could do that by air pressure, and you got your flow controls. This is your up speed, this is your down speed. So if you wanted to slow it down instead of slamming down onto the container.
Right.
Yeah, so this will be your down speed, so you can come down. And the up speed, you want it to obviously come up fast just to get
Right.
the bottle.
And close the valves quicker.
And there's a couple things that you could possibly do if it does crush the bottles. You can come down, not totally collapse. You could set it up collapsed, but then take your air pressure down here, and then you use your pump speed to sit there, run, because you got the options to doing the low speed, high speed, or ramp up, ramp
Sure.
down. You could speed that up slow and then run it fast and then go back slow again, and you could compress that and it'll fill to the level.
So you're saying you can change
Yeah, you can change
during the
pump
fill?
speeds, yes. So you got speed 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Were you saying you can change the compression on the bottle as you fill?
Yeah, so the actual pump speed will raise your, collapse your springs on your nozzles instead
I
of
got
using the
you.
air pressure itself.
Because it's pushing air back out.
Yeah.
I got you. You know, it's interesting. Like, I tell everybody what I do, and I had to go find you. Like, I had to research fillers, and I had to find you, and I'm telling everybody in the maple industry, this is what I use. And I'm not even afraid somebody calls you. I hope they do. You know what you're doing.
Appreciate it.
They probably cleaned this out for something, Fred. I'm gonna help him. There we go. Charging, baby. It's charging. See how it does. You can't see me, but I'm actually sleeping in the Freightliner tonight. This is my cot. Doing some laundry from the 3-day trip. Watched John Boy's football game tonight. And I'm going to sleep here in the Freightliner. Pick John Boy up in the morning. And hang out with him a little bit. But yeah, Freightliner it is.